ball's hit well, and it's not coming back. Into the tiki bar, very close to where we did the open here this afternoon. Derek Norris with a 3-run home run. Now the Tigers on top 8-0. Well, the Phillies have made some mistakes here today, and those mistakes have opened up the door to the Tigers capitalizing.
This pitch not terrible. It's a breaking ball. It's Norris goes down and gets it and golfs it out of here. Good piece of hitting. That's where Cameron's set up. I mean, it's see him go down and get it. One arms it out of here.
A high fly ball to deep left field. Matuk going back toward the wall. He jumps and it is gone. The first spring training home run of the year for Rhys Hoskins, and it was a mile high. Now the Phillies are finally on the board. It's an 8-1 ball game.
I don't know if it was going to have enough carry. I think that was aided by a little bit of wind up there, but this is just a hanger. And Rhys doesn't miss it. Good hitters don't miss mistakes. And Rhys Hoskins did not miss that one.
Out to left field. Matuk is going back. It's over his head, and it's into the bullpen. A 3-run opposite field home run for Roman Quinn. And the Phillies have scored 6 runs here in the 4th inning. And it's an 8-6 ball game.
We've seen this from him in years past. I mean, not big in stature, but he has some thump. That bat flying through the zone. All of a sudden the Phillies within 2. Good extension through the baseball. Hit it where it's pitched. Good piece of hitting there.
Well, Ron Gardenhire's going out. I think that may be it for Wilson. The ball really carried down the left field line. That's well hit. And that one is gone, I believe. Nope, they're going to say it's in play. I think that went over the wall.
I think it hit the very top of the padding.
You think it did?
I do.
I think it's a home run.
Well, they're saying it's a home run.
All right, now they're signaling home run. Tom Hallion did not signal home run or anything initially. That was a bullet.
It sure was.
Oh yeah, it hit the first table out on the tiki bar. So a 2-out home run for Huffman, and here is Nico Goodrum.
Well, that had some exit velocity.
It sure did. So did that. Back-to-back home runs. That one a little easier to see. And it's now 10-6 in favor of the Tigers.
Everything was going good. Get 2 quick outs, and then just a center cut fastball there. No amount of wind is going to keep that one in the park.
I think the amount of discussion about who will hit leadoff indicates that there aren't a lot of big question marks for this roster. In the air, pretty well hit out of the deep center, and he's hit 2 leadoff home runs already this spring.
Oh, give him the job.
1-0 Cubs here in the first.
Well, 24 times he went deep for the Cubs last year, 3rd most ever by a Cub rookie, trailing Chris Bryant and Billy Williams. So he's in pretty good company, and this appears to be a 2-seam fastball. Flattens out a little bit on Fulmer, and there's that pretty powerful swing of Ian Happ.
Well, he hit one from the right side off Bumgarner on Sunday. And now left-handed against Fulmer. That one hit a ton deep to left, and it'll go. A 2-run homer for Matt Davidson, and the White Sox are within a run.
Hey, he's one of those all or nothing type guys who's got tremendous power, and that one found the barrel. It was a monstrous sky high long ball.
Typically the ball carries incredibly well here in the Cactus League.
Bandy inside. Woodruff, and that ball's ripped deep into left center. And Adam Duvall is going to send one out of here. He was ready for it, did not miss. First spring training home run this year for Adam Duvall, and it gives the Reds a 2-0 lead.
I'm not sure where the pitch was. It looked like maybe a fastball up in the strike zone. Right down the middle of the plate, and Duvall gives it a ride. Tomahawks that one out of here. That one on the line.
Nottingham hit a big homer yesterday, a long home run into left center. Young catcher. Now Franklin turns one around. That is way back. And Nick Franklin has given the Brewers the lead. 3-run bomb on the first pitch in his first at-bat of the game. Nick Franklin makes it 6-3.
Now 3 unearned runs for the Brewers, taking advantage of the miscue at third. And there's Nick Franklin. We saw him in Milwaukee last year. The switch hitter. Check it out. Fastball up, out over the plate, and he gives it a ride. No doubt about that one. A 3-run big fly for Nick Franklin.
2 swings of the bat, producing all 6 runs for the Brewers today. Sogard and now Franklin.
Next pitch. That's lifted in the air into center field. Going back is Eric Young Jr. Still going back, and that ball to straightaway center is gone. That is a drive out there, 410, but you have to elevate the baseball. You probably have to clear about a 20-foot wall or so to dead center. And that one did just sneak over the top part of the wall to dead center field. Nothing cheap about it, though. And a home run. Angels pitching gave up 5 of them yesterday, and the first hit given up by Shoemaker is a home run today. It's 2-1 Halos.
It won't take a whole lot to drive the ball here today with the wind blowing out slightly. That breeze and pitch up in the zone for Matt Shoemaker. Very little movement on it. And we're just talking about these young Rockies that have a lot of power.
The Pirates and Braves played to a 3-3 tie. Orioles beat Tampa Bay 2-1. Game that went 10 innings. A 2-2 tie, the Nationals and Marlins. Here's a high fly ball that's lifted deep out into center field, and that one is gone out there into dead center field. So putting a charge into that one is Rivera, and we've had a pair of homers to dead center here in the first 4 innings of the ball game. Angels increased the lead. It's now 3-1.
Well, that is the one aspect that really jumps out at you with Rene Rivera, who has bounced around many organizations, many big league clubs, is how his power showed up last year. And of course the Angels know what they're getting from him behind the plate, but it'll be a plus in any way for somebody to complement Martín Maldonado with some offense too.
And the check over there at first base.
Just those funny things that you think about too. The pickoff play, but Eric Hosmer hasn't seen the pickoff yet. So as a first baseman, that is difficult.
I imagine you could get picked off too.
It's exactly. So you have to hold your ground a little bit because of the familiarity of what that move really is in game situations. But this is right here. Now Eric Hosmer has the ability to not only see that pickoff move, but also how you can apply the tag.
Always interested as to where the first baseman stands, as this one is driven to deep left field. Ranchi Cordero back looking up, and it is gone into the berm area. A 2-run home run for Gene Segura. Fast start for the Mariners as they jump on top 2-0. A single and a home run. First 2 hitters for the Mariners here in the bottom of the first inning.
Well, 1-1 pitch, and we talked about fastball command elevated right there. Clayton Richard likes to induce the ground balls, but he's going to have to show that he can pitch at the top of the zone. And you see Segura taking it out to left field.
Fly ball struck to center field pretty well. D. Gordon going back onto the track at the wall. That ball is gone. A 3-run home run for Austin Hedges, and the Padres are on top. Well, they trailed 3-0 coming into the inning. Now have a 5-3 lead, and a 3-run shot for Austin Hedges.
Well, back-to-back games for Austin Hedges. 2 days ago against the Angels, he went opposite field. Now this one to center field, just left of the batter's eye. He has made some simple adjustments in the offseason, and he is seeing the benefits now.
Well, 18 of them during the regular season last year for Austin Hedges. First home run of the spring. On a 3-run shot. It's a 5-run inning so far for the Padres. There's action out there for the Mariners. We'll get another look at this swing.
Well, some of the simple adjustments, but to me it looks like a shorter swing to the baseball, but also the impact. He's trying to simplify things, which that's what you do with more opportunities. And that initial feedback, especially in game situations, that just magnifies the adjustments you're making. I love the fact that he thanked the fans, he thanked the organization, but he has separated it. And this is a guy that has the ability to impact a roster, and it's not necessarily the star qualities, it's about the total package. I'm excited he's in the Padre uniform.
Lopez hits one high and deep towards right center field, and that ball is going to carry out of here. A home run. Rafi Lopez, last major league experience with the Toronto Blue Jays. And comes in here to bat for Austin Hedges. It's a solo home run, and the Padres have a 6-4 lead. Well, struck pretty well out there to right center field. Gets out of here. 2-out home run.
Well, got in a hitter's count and got to 3-2. And he absolutely pounds this fastball. Got some pop in his bat. He knew it was gone right off the bat.
Fly ball headed out towards deep right field. Back towards the track and the wall, and Reyes is taking it out of the yard. Third home run of the day for the Padres. This is a 2-run shot opposite field for Franmil Reyes. And the Padres open up their lead 10-6. Well, he didn't like that strike call, but he comes back and takes it out of the yard on the next pitch.
Pretty interesting, because I thought it was the same location after he missed that first pitch on the 2-0 count. Then he gets on top of this pitch, riding it out to right field. Lots of power in that swing.